mean, back to free agency. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, 2 year, 124 mil extension. How do, how do you feel about these quarterbacks taking all that money? Because we saw they had to who is it that they had to let go of?
They really
Why
signed
can't
a
I?
lot.
Zadarius Smith. There we go. They had to let go of Zadarius Smith because of that. So it's like these quarterbacks taking on these huge deals, and then they're
My,
losing the rest of the team. So is Aaron Rodgers always said he wanted to be the highest paid player in the NFL,
mhm.
and he only has one ring. So is this new extension going to come at the cost of another ring? Especially hearing the reports that Davante Adams only want to sign the franchise tag. So it's like you
Please.
you about to be there with your sure you get your money. Like I said, you're gonna be there with your 2 year, 124 mil extension. I think it's like basically ends up being a 3 year, 150 mil deal. Um, but like you
Yeah.
could get 50 mil a year,
Mhm.
but you ain't going you are you gonna go far in the playoffs anymore? Like what are you gonna do? Maybe you win another MVP. I could see it, but like can we get you in the Super Bowl again? Because
So,
2010 was a long time ago.
so yeah, you talk about 12 years ago. Um, no, so my thoughts on that is this: it's like I see why he wants the money. You get 3 NFL league MVPs, you deserve the money. But the issue with him, it contradicts a lot of what he says he wants as well. Because on one hand, I want to be the highest paid guy. I have my accolades to prove that, right? I have my personal accolades to prove that, though.
Mhm.
And then it's like, but I want to have. They don't help me with this. The team not helping me with this. But then now it's kind of like, okay, now
Ownership's not focused on winning and letting me be me. But it's like if you're getting the money, how do
so
you expect
now
ownership to put the pieces around you?
So now when the ball's in your court, and it's like, okay, let's see, with all that hurrah about really the organization when they're not helping you provide for the team, giving you the team to win. But now it's like your right hand man on the offense and Davante Adams, he wants to get paid. You feel me? And you guys happen to let go of Zadarius is like, bro, these are all pieces to help you and your
Exactly.
team. You feel me? So it's kind of like, oh, I want everyone and I also want to get money, but it's like we live in the world, you can't have them all. Like you gotta give a little bit, and that's why I have the respect for the Tom Brady's. I'll forever have respect for the Tom Brady's. No matter what people want to talk about, no matter if he's in my division, I don't really care. But like on a football player standpoint and all that stuff, like he's a great time to touch the ball. And also like even as a leader, he leads by example in the sense that I'm gonna take a pay, like not a pay cut. You don't gotta throw me a fucking bag. You don't gotta throw me the entire thing in order for me to come here. Yo, I
Yep.
want to be able
That's
to
what
make
he was
sure
doing the
all
entire time while he was in New England.
I need to make sure all my guys on the team are paid in order for them to be good, so then we all can go get the championship.
Exactly.
But Rod just kind of wants to make sure his pockets are eaten, like I fed, but then also wants to make sure everyone is able to get paid. But it's like, we don't have that much money to give everyone now, and it's like, oh well, now they don't get the money, and now they don't drop this exact person. The team's not trying to let me win. It's not helping
I
me.
mean, going back to the debate between the two, as much as I love Rodgers too, but that's why you see all these guys who want to go play with Brady. You don't hear a lot like free agents every now and then they might say it, but it's like you don't really hear a lot. Oh, I want to go to Green Bay. I want to play with Rodgers. But it's like
So
left and right, you see everyone saying they're trying to play with Brady.
that's
Oh, they want to
that's
stay with Brady. They're trying to win with Brady. It's
we're
like,
trying to
and
play
that's
with
why
Brady,
you
we're
see
trying
that's
to
why
play
he
with
has the 7 rings.
for sure, and that's true because like people even talk about like they want to play with like a Russell Wilson, right? And it's kind of like he's another guy who only has one ring, but it's kind of like yo, Raj, that's the knock on Rogers' legacy that will forever be on him. He's there with the Drew Brees. It's like you can do all these great things, but you have more. You only have one ring, 2 appearances, one ring. Then you got two.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think he's been
Yeah,
no.
he lost to his no, he beat the Steelers. He only has one.
That's yeah, bro. What? And the thing is, what's disgusting is that you've been running the NFC. This is not
Yep.
new. You didn't just get on. You've been running the NFC and only been to the Super Bowl wins. It's like what? What?
It's crazy, bro. It's definitely crazy. Don't make no sense. And there were times, like I won't lie, there's been times where the Packers defense hasn't been there. There's been times where the Packers haven't had a run game. They haven't had the receivers around him. But it's like recently, these past like maybe 3-4 years,
They were always the team to
all
beat.
the pieces have been there. And then we're getting to the playoffs. You're doing all this. He won what 2 MVPs in the past whatever, like three,
I
4
think that's 3 in
years
the
or
last
whatever it
5.
was. Exactly, something ridiculous like that. But it's like
No, I think he won in 20. No, did he win in 2012? 2010?
I think he won 2012. That's what. Yep, he won in 2012 when J.J. Watt should have won it. That's a story for another day. I do not care. That man had what three, four touchdowns that year. He had 20 and a half sacks or something like that. He was batting down everything. That man was out there playing tight end, playing receiver, catching touchdown passes. I don't care. He should have won MVP that year. But yeah, 2012, I believe was the year Aaron Rodgers won it. But regardless, doing all of this in the regular season, it comes to postseason play, and he's folded in the NFC Championship on multiple occasions.
Regularly.
Like it hurts because I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. I've been saying aside from Patrick Mahomes, he is the most gifted quarterback that the NFL has ever seen. But it's hard to say that. It's hard to continue to say that when we go into the playoffs and he's not doing nothing no more.
Yeah, I see it.
But yeah, man, that the contract's tough. Like it goes completely against his philosophy. He's been saying he wanted out because they weren't helping him win. That contract doesn't help the Green Bay Packers win. So I don't know what he's thinking with that.